Hey, what's going on with you guys, man? So I'm about to drop a quick little video. Um, I ain't gonna waste too much time on this. It's Thursday night football, the prime games. We're gonna get into what we really like for today. Um, Player props, and that's mainly where my focus has been on this NFL season. I do mess around with the with totals, money lines, spreads, and everything like that, but for the most part, I parlay those. And where I like to attack, where I put the bulk of my money at is on the straight bets, player props, man. That's been my bag since last season. Um, Now I will throw this out there, just a little freebie play that I kind of like, man. I don't know if I'm necessarily gonna play it, but I kind of like that Steelers plus 4.5. I think that number is good, especially considering this is a division game. Steelers always gonna play. This is gonna probably be a close game for the most part. But for two teams that are missing, don't really they kind of lack a little bit in talent. Both teams. As far as offensively, like Mitch Trubisky isn't gonna move the ball too much. The Browns' offense, it's been alright. They got a good running game, but as far as passing the ball wise, I don't really see them moving the ball too much against the Steelers team, even though they are missing T.J. Watt, right? So I'm not mad at the plus 4.5. This is probably a field goal game at best to me, and honestly, I can't even like Steelers money line. But we're gonna skip all that. What you guys are here for are the player props, and there's really only about two player props I like from this. And like I told you guys, right? I'm not really feeling the receiving and the passing game. I don't think this game is gonna be one of those games where a receiver's gonna have 100 yards or 6, 7 catches for 100 yards or anything like that, right? I mean, of course, they are gonna score though. There is gonna be some points scored, but I do think this will be a low scoring game. And as you guys can tell from the total, 37 and a half, 37 and a half, low scoring game. So in games like that, I think this game is definitely gonna be one of those that's attacked through the ground. And we're gonna see, I think we're gonna see two conservative game plans where they're gonna look to see, all right, we don't want to make the mistake. Let's see if the other team makes a mistake, and they're gonna run the ball a lot, right? So my two player props, uh, I don't think I've really done rushing attempts since maybe like early last season. I stopped doing it after a few weeks, just because the variance. You just never know, right? And these teams have multiple running backs that they use. Now, my favorite one, honestly, I'm leaning towards the Najee Harris over 14 and a half carries. Week one, I think he only got about 10 carries, but the Bengals possessed the ball for like damn near a whole game. I think it was almost like 46 minutes to it was they basically had the ball for like 45 minutes of whatever regulation and OT was. So that's insane time and possession, right? And I'm not even mad at the Nick Chubb over 16 and a half. Oh yeah, so let me say the first game Najee Harris had I think 10 carries. Second game he had 15. And I think this game script and of course he was dealing with a little bit of a nagging ankle injury after week 1. So week 2 for him to get 15 carries, it lets me know that probably going into this game he's probably feeling a lot better and might even up it a little bit just based off game script. And I also don't mind Nick Chubb over 16 and a half carries. Week 1, he had, I think, about somewhere from like 12 to 15. And then week 2, he had about 17 or so, if I'm not mistaken. So this is definitely, like I said, this is definitely a game where the game script makes it seem like it's going to be a lot of running, right? Now, Jadeveon Clowney is out, who also is a big part to the Browns' pass rush and run game. So it definitely opens it up for Najee Harris to get these carries for him to have some success on the ground and maybe they stick to it. The Nick Chubb one, I might not play. I'm definitely all in on the Najee Harris over 14 and a half carries though. Nick Chubb, just because you never know, right? Like he gets even a tiny bit nicked up, they don't have any problem going to Kareem Hunt. So and just I just know you just know like, all right, Nick Chubb is gonna get the bulk share of the carries, but there is a chance that he only gets about, let's say, 65% of the snaps. Where I know Najee Harris is likely going to get anywhere from 70 to 85% of the snaps on any given game. So you gotta love the Najee Harris of 14 and a half rushing attempts. And I think the game script is gonna be a close game, so we see the carries for sure. So with that being said, that's how I'm gonna end it, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Also, join my Discord, bro. I'm gonna put the link to my sports betting Discord. We want to get some more active sports bettors in there. It's kind of low right now, man, and the activity has been a little shaky, right? Um, but we want to get it back up there because, you know, especially NBA season coming up. NBA season is gonna have everybody in there active as hell. NFL, it's a little quiet because it's not an everyday thing. So, you know, before, like, you know, nobody's really talking about NFL plays until the actual day of, right? So, and especially not a Thursday night game. So, I would love to see you guys in there. I'm post to show the Discord right here. This is the Discord, Gambling Addicts Anonymous. That's the name of it. We got some. Let me advertise a little bit, right? So we got the news tabs where every time, you know, one of these accounts like Ian Rappaport, Underdog NFL post some news. Um, uh, uh, um, what the hell is this guy's name? The biggest news reporter for NFL. He's like the Woj. Oh, Adam Schefter. I don't know. I couldn't think of his name. Got the MLB news tab, so we get all that in case you're into MLB betting. We got other tabs for, you know, UFC, boxing, college basketball, NHL. Those aren't here right now. Boxing, UFC is here, but the main ones, the NFL, NCAA, football, and and baseball right now. So yeah, feel free to join. I'm gonna leave the link in the description below, so definitely hit that up and join in here, man. With that being said, I'm out of here, man. Peace.